maximum level requirement blocking. The Abyss has the forts have a maximum level of 50. Those are the highest level the guards will be. Players get introduced into the Abyss around level 30. That's when they are able to go in. The Abyss is the worst place to be. No, sorry, it should be 25 is when they go in. That's when you do NTC. The Abyss is basically a joke now. I remember back, oh, when did I used to play? It was like 3.7, I believe, was the last time I stopped playing in that one video that I posted way back. And it was, I didn't post this combat. It was literally a group of level 60s that went into the Seals forts, and it was just a group of them. They went in, they sold the deity general, and killed us all. Because they don't have a level cap. And they have to do two things. They either have to raise the level of the bosses in there, and the guards, or they need to put a level cap on the players that can enter. Because then they're gonna make the lower levels have a harder time. This game has basically become top heavy, and any new players entering it are going to get raffle stomped. PvP has been it's all in Bellaria, and they keep adding more to Bellaria, but they don't return to any of their old content where the issue is there's still a big issue. And I feel that they will never actually fix the issue, and will just basically leave it there up until basically a bunch of the community actually says, okay, this needs to stop. That won't happen though. So what we have to look at is what can we do here? And the players are none of the players really care because the game is so top heavy. But the new players don't want to be here because the game is grindy. You have to play for hours on hours. No, I believe back at launch, people were doing calculations. This still holds true today. There's, if you haven't played the game before, there's a level 50 set of gold PvP gear in the Abyss. And we did the math, and we ran just doing the Dredgian, which is an instance PvP full of Balar, saying that you won every time and gave you the average amount of points of 1.5. No. We gave you 5,000 points every time. We ran numbers, and the amount of Abyss points that you would get after doing that, it would take you 6 months worth of grinding that same instance just to get the gear. Now, granted, nobody PvPs by just in that one instance. However, it shouldn't take that long to get gear, and players actually there were people running around with the gear. And, what's this? Yeah. So, the game is just evolved to something that is basically neglected previous content, and I don't like that direction. Sweet, a new pistol. I forgot, can I equip 2 pistols yet? What am I doing? I don't want a private store. God, I've played all these other games so long, I don't remember how to place an item. Oh, I can't use them yet. That sucks. Alright. Not that point though, so we're gonna come in here and get our new skills. Now, Aion is definitely one of those games of legend. It's also probably one of the most hated games. Both for good reason, but I'll try to explain why. Before Guild Wars 2 was released, Aion had the best PvP system. No joke, Aion had the best PvP system of any game released. The Abyss was truly revolutionary. It allowed players to have PvP in a way of which they never could before. And it was huge. We're talking about PvP battles that had 400 to 500 people every single, fort raid, and that was amazing. People loved that idea, but a lot of them didn't. And the reason is, some people are just going to say, well, why should we have such large PvP battles? What does that do for us? And others are going to say, well, that's great. No one's ever done this before. It's a great thing to have. And you got to see, if you look at both points, they're both very